हेतारू भारतीय तटरक्षकाची दुसरे तरेची कामां जसे की समुद्री देखरेख, पाळत दवरप आणि कायदो अंमलबजावणी करप, समुद्रात गस्त घालप, तस्करी विरोधी कारवाई करप, मत्स्यपालन संरक्षण, शोध आणि बचाव कार्य, प्रदूषणासंदर्भात प्रशिक्षण दिवप, वैज्ञानिक माहिती एकठांय करप, उजो पालवप आणि म्हाल वाटोवपा संबंधात मदत करप.
The ship is capable of supporting embarkation and operation of one integral twin-engine helicopter of AVSM
रिमोट कंट्रोल बंदूक ह्या आयुधांनी सज्ज आसा. गोवा शिपयार्डान हे तारू पुरायपणान स्वताच्या हिमतीचेर आणि स्वताच्या पद्दतीन तशेंच भारतीय तटरक्षक दळाच्या सबार विशिष्ट गरजो मतींत दवरून संकल्पित केल्ले आसा. ह्या तारवाचो हल बांदतना तरेकवार कडक घटकांचो आस्पाव करून तारू वापरतना तरेकवार परिस्थिती ज्यो येतल्यो हांकां संकल्पित केल्या. तारवाचे हल आणि बांदकाम करपाक अविवा सॉफ्टवेअर हाचो उपयोग केला. अविवा सॉफ्टवेअर उपयोग केल्यान तारवान जो जागो आसा ताचो सगळ्यात प्रभावी आणि चडांत चड उपेग करप शक्य जाला. ह्या तारवाची बांदणी करपाक ब्लॉक प्रणालीचो वापर केला. हल बांदवळीचो घटक CNC मशिनाचेर कापल्यात आणि ते जुळून आणि बांधून ब्लॉक उबे केल्यात. सेमी ऑटोमॅटिक वेल्डिंग मशीन आणि सबमर्ज आर्क वेल्डिंग विथ सिरॅमिक बॅकस्ट्रीप ह्या प्रणालीचो आस्पाव केल्यान हल बांधतना श्रेष्ठ वेल्डिंग गुणवत्ताय मेळप शक्य जाला. प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी प्लाना प्रमाण दर एका कामाची गुणवत्ताय तपासणी केली आसा. डाय पेनिट्रेशन टेस्ट, रेडिओग्राफी आणि अल्ट्रासॉनिक वेल्डिंग असे नॉन डिस्ट्रक्टिव्ह टेस्ट हांचो हल बांदणीच्या वेळार आस्पाव केला, जाका लागून उच्च गुणवत्ताय आणि भरोसो प्राप्त जावपाक मदत जाला. स्टर्न गियराचो अलायनमेंट करपाक लेझराचो उपयोग केल्यान उच्च तरेची अचूकताय मेळून शाफ्ट लाईनची मांडणी करप शक्य जाला. तारवाचो पुराय बांदणीचो देखरेख भारतीय तटरक्षक, रिपीट उत्पादन पंगड आणि क्लास सर्वेयर हांणी केला. तसेच तारवाची बांदणी अमेरिकन ब्युरो ऑफ शिपिंग आणि इंडियन रजिस्टर ऑफ शिपिंग हांचे अटी प्रमाण आणि नियमा प्रमाण केल्या.
Ladies and gentlemen, our honorable chief guest, DG Paramesh Sivamani, AVSM, PTM, TM, Director General Indian Coast Guard, along with his good lady, and our guest of honor, Smt Priya Paramesh, have now arrived. DG Paramesh Sivamani took over as the 26th Director General of Indian Coast Guard. The flag officer, during his illustrious career spanning over 3.5 decades, has served in various capacities in ashore and afloat appointments. DG Paramesh Sivamani is specialized in navigation and direction and has commanded all major vessels of the Indian Coast Guard, including advanced offshore patrol vessel Samar and offshore patrol vessel Vishwast. The flag officer was at the helm of Coast Guard Region East, Coast Guard Region West, Coast Guard Eastern Seaboard. He is an alumnus of the National Defence College, New Delhi and Defence Services Staff College, Wellington. DG Paramesh Sivamani was elevated to the rank of Additional Director General in September 2022 and was subsequently posted at the Coast Guard Headquarters, New Delhi. He was given the additional charge of Director General Coast Guard in August 2024 before assuming charge of Director General Indian Coast Guard on 14th October 2024. During the period, many significant operations and exercises were accomplished that includes seizure of drugs, narcotic substances and gold worth crores of rupees, rescue of mariners during severe cyclonic storms, joint exercises with foreign coast guards, anti-poaching operations, humanitarian assistance during cyclones, natural calamities and coastal security exercises. The flag officer was conferred with Ati Vishishta Seva Medal in 2025, President Tatrakshak Medal in 2019 and Tatrakshak Medal in 2014 for his illustrious service. He was also awarded the DG Coast Guard Commendation in 2012 and Flag Officer Commanding in Chief East Commendation in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with our tradition, we would like to welcome our guest with bouquet of flowers. On behalf of Goa Shipyard Limited, some of our employees will present these bouquets to our guests. I request Shri A. Venkatanarasaya to present bouquet to our guest of honor, Smt Priya Paramesh. I request Shri Dilip Govind Nayak to present bouquet to our Honorable Chief Guest, DG Paramesh Sivamani, AVSM, PTM, TM, Director General, Indian Coast Guard. I request Shri Mahendra R. Gawas to present bouquet to Srimati Anju Sharma. I request Shri Vinayak Parab to present bouquet to IG Bisham Sharma, PTM, TM, ComCG West. I request Shri Amaljeet KS to present bouquet to IG Sudhir Sahani, TM, DDG, MNM. May I now request Chairman and Managing Director, Goa Shipyard Limited, Shri Brajesh Kumar Upadhyay to deliver the welcome address.
On behalf of Goa Shipyard, it is my distinct honor to welcome Director General A.S. Paramesh, AVSM, PTM, TM, Indian Coast Guard, and his good lady, Smt Priya Paramesh, who have kindly consented to do this honor on this auspicious occasion of the launch of second ship of pollution control vessel project at Goa Shipyard. We are honored to have amongst us IG V. Sharma, PTM, TM, ComCG Best, and his good lady, IG Sudhir Sahani, TM, DDG MNM, distinguished veterans and serving officers from Indian Coast Guard, Indian Navy, and esteemed guests, my colleague directors in Goa Shipyard Board, members of Goa Shipyard family, members of union, members of electronic and print media, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to you all. It's a matter of immense pride and privilege for me to welcome you all to the launching ceremony of this second indigenously designed pollution control vessel. This prestigious project represents our nation's collective commitment to protect and preserve our marine environment. आज का यह शुभ अवसर हमारे समुद्री पर्यावरण की रक्षा के प्रति देश की सामूहिक प्रतिबद्धता का प्रतीक है। यह सिर्फ एक शिप का लॉन्च नहीं है, बल्कि हमारे समुद्री पर्यावरण के रक्षक का जन्म है। मुझे ये बताते हुए भी बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि दिस इज द 40th शिप बीइंग लॉन्च्ड फ्रॉम गोवा शिपयार्ड फॉर इंडियन कोस्ट गार्ड। सो द जर्नी ऑफ गोवा शिपयार्ड along with Coast Guard is very, very strong, and we continue to take it much forward. Our ocean and waterways, the lifeline of our planet, are under constant threat from pollution, whether oil spill or chemical discharge. These pollutants not only endanger marine life but disrupt entire ecosystem and impact human livelihood. And today, with this launch, we take a bold and timely step in that direction. Launch of any vessel is a significant milestone in its life cycle, the moment when it is set afloat for the very first time. I am truly grateful to Director General, Indian Coast Guard, for gracing us as the chief guest today. We are equally honored by the presence of Smt Paramesh, who has kindly consented to perform this auspicious ceremony. Since DG's esteemed visit in October 2004 to Goa Shipyard, GSL has maintained strong momentum in its Coast Guard programs, and I am pleased to share that we have successfully undertaken the launch of 3 more fast patrol vessels and 1 FPV, which is already delivered to Indian Coast Guard. The pollution control vessel number 1 program is also progressing at an impressive pace, and we are confident that ship should be doing first sea sortie in the month of first half of the August. I am pleased to further share that another FPV is scheduled to launch on 29th of July, and that will be the 8th Indian Coast Guard ship which is being launched in last 9 months, which talks about the commitment of Team Goa Shipyard. This further reinforces our commitment for the quality and commitment timeline to the Indian Coast Guard. It is our great confidence and commitment that I wish to place on record that the remaining 7 FPVs and 2 PCVs will be delivered within this financial year, thereby marking the successful culmination of 2 critical and strategic Coast Guard projects being executed by Goa Shipyard. This achievement will stand as a testament to our shared resolve, technical strength, and unwavering focus on the quality ships. With the initiation of this project, GSL has forayed into an entirely new line of business through a tough competitive process. aligned with our Honorable Prime Minister's vision of self-reliance, I am proud to report that this advanced vessel is the first indigenously designed PCV in India with more than 72% indigenous content, which includes development of pollution control equipment such as aerial OSD spray system, ship OSD spray system with arms, heavy-duty skimmers, containment near shore boom and containment ocean boom. Further, this is the first instance of indigenous design of hybrid propulsion by any Indian shipyard. This project faced several challenges from the COVID-19 pandemic to geopolitical disruptions, yet with determination, collaboration with the Indian industry, and of course with the unwavering support of the local Coast Guard monitoring and refit team, they steer this project very hard. Team GSL along with our partners made this launch a reality. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. P11356 program for Indian Navy is also progressing well, and other major shipbuilding projects include 7 new generation OPVs for the Navy and 8 fast patrol vessels for the Indian Coast Guard. Coming back to today's launching of this vessel, I would like to place on record my appreciation for the constructive role played by the union and association. The unions have ensured a positive work environment in the shipyard, and I am personally obliged for the hard work and commitment of all our employees. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all the external agencies, namely the OEMs, the suppliers, and our subcontractors who have worked together with us in this journey. We cherish the working relationship we established with the Indian Coast Guard over the years and look forward to strengthening these ties further. The local CGRPT team is playing a human facilitation function on day-to-day basis between the shipyard and the Coast Guard headquarters. Finally, it gives us immense pleasure that in a short while from now, this beautiful ship will be launched by Smt Priya Paramesh. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Goa Shipyard Limited, I once again extend a heartfelt welcome and reaffirm our resolve to guard our seas, preserve their purity, and stand tall as a maritime power. My deepest appreciation and congratulations to the entire team behind this profound achievement. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, DG Paramesh Sivamani, AVSM, PTM, TM, Director General, Indian Coast Guard, to address the gathering.
Shri Brajesh Kumar Upadhyay, Chairman and Managing Director, Goa Shipyard Limited, Inspector General Bhisham Sharma, Commander Coast Guard Region West, Inspector General Sudhir Sahani, Deputy Director General Material and Maintenance, Coast Guard Headquarters, DIG Manoj Bhatia, Commander Coast Guard District Goa, DIG Deepu, Superintendent Coast Guard Refit and Production Team, officers and staff of the Indian Coast Guard, Indian Navy, and Goa Shipyard Limited, distinguished veterans and guests, dignitaries, friends from the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. It is both a privilege and a moment of profound national pride to address you on this distinguished day as we launch Indian Coast Guard ship Samudra Prachet, a vessel that carries the promise of a safer and stronger maritime tomorrow. This moment marks yet another significant milestone in India's pursuit of maritime self-reliance and environment protection. Smt Priya is the second pollution control vessel being constructed under the current 2 PCV project by Messrs Goa Shipyard Limited. Its launching reflects a focused augmentation of Bharatiya Tatrakshak's capabilities in marine environmental protection, a domain of growing strategic importance in today's maritime landscape. Since its inception, Bharatiya Tatrakshak has grown into a versatile, multi-mission maritime force with a mandate that spans a wide operational canvas. From maritime law enforcement and coastal surveillance to humanitarian assistance and environmental protection, our personnel remain guided by the enduring motto, Vayam Rakshama, meaning we protect. These words reflect not just a duty, but a deep-seated commitment to secure India's 11,098 kilometers of coastline and over 2 million square kilometers of exclusive economic zone. Among our many responsibilities, one that has grown in strategic prominence is our role in marine pollution response. The Indian Ocean region, which hosts some of the busiest maritime trade routes in the world, is particularly susceptible to the devastating impacts of oil spill and chemical discharges, whether accidental or hostile. The ramifications are not merely ecological, but they endanger livelihoods, economic interests, and regional stability. The addition of this advanced platform, along with our sister ship, Samudra Pratap, significantly strengthens India's ability to respond swiftly, decisively, and effectively to marine pollution incidents. Equipped with cutting-edge systems for the containment, dispersal, and recovery of hazardous substances, Smt Priya is a true asset for maritime security and environmental protection. On this journey of maritime transformation, Messrs Goa Shipyard Limited has stood as a steadfast and invaluable partner. Since 1988, GSL has delivered to the Indian Coast Guard, each a reflection of the shipyard's technical excellence and its enduring commitment to the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This latest addition to the fleet further reaffirms GSL's pivotal role in strengthening our maritime capabilities. I commend the leadership, the Chairman and Managing Director, and the dedicated workforce of GSL for their exemplary contribution to national security. Equally deserving of recognition is the Coast Guard refit and production team Goa, whose quiet dedication and technical expertise have guided 77 successful launches, a remarkable feat that underscores their professionalism, precision, and tireless commitment behind the scene. I also extend my special congratulations to all the associated firms that will provide the equipment and integral machinery. Ladies and gentlemen, the launch of Smt Priya is not just a christening of a ship, it is the reaffirmation of a collective resolve to build a cleaner, safer, and secure maritime future. Let every hand, from the dockyard to the command deck, join in common purpose, crafting a maritime India that is resilient in spirit, sovereign in strength, and prepared for the tides of tomorrow. On behalf of Bharatiya Tatrakshak, I once again extend my deepest gratitude to all the distinguished guests. Your presence reinforces the shared trust and collective commitment that drives us in our service to the nation. Jai Hind and Vayam Rakshaman.
Thank you, sir. May I now request CGM Production, Shri Yogesh Kumar Sharma, to escort our Honorable Chief Guest, DG Paramesh Sivamani, AVSM, PTM, TM, Director General Indian Coast Guard, and our guest of honor, Smt Priya Paramesh, and other dignitaries to the launching platform of Yard 1268.
Hello, hello,
Hello, hello,
hello.
hello, hello.
Hello.
Success in any venture needs the blessings of Almighty God. Let us pray to the God Lord Varuna, who is the God of rain and sea, to bless the ship and the men who will sail on it. We will do this by chanting the Aditi mantra from Atharva Veda. The mantra is being chanted by the GSL choir group.
Aditirido Raditirantariksham Aditirmata Sapita Satputraha Vishwe Deva Aditihi Panchajana Aditirjatam Aditirjanitvam Mahimoshu Mataram Surtanam Amrutasya Patni Mavase Havamahe
Majiranti Murunchim Sushivaninditim Supranitim
Sutramanam
Prithvim Dhamanehacham Susharimanam Aditim Supranihitim Daivim Navam Savitramanavasam Asravanti Maruhima Svahastani Vajasani Prasave Mataram Mahimaditim Namavachasa Karamaye Yasya Upasya Urvantariksham Sanaha Sharmaha Trivarutham Niyanchan Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi
वरदमूर्ति श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमो नमः आचम्यो श्रीकेशवाय नमः नेत्राचमनं कृत्वा ॐ केशवाय नमः नारायणाय नमः माधवाय नमः गोविन्दाय नमः विष्णवे नमः मधुसूदनाय नमः त्रिविक्रमाय नमः वामनाय नमः श्रीधराय नमः ऋषिकेशाय नमः पद्मनाभाय नमः दामोदराय नमः हरये नमः श्रीकृष्णाय नमः विष्णवे नमो विष्णवे नमो विष्णवे नमः
शुभवार शुभयोग शुभकर्ण शुभतिथि शुभ नक्षत्रयुक्तायाम् एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायां पुण्यायां पुण्यकाले महापुण्यशुभपिताौ नौका पूजां करिष्ये महालक्ष्मिणी स्वरूपिणी नौका देवताभ्यो नमो नमः ध्यायामि ध्यानं समर्पयामि आवाहयामि आसनार्थे अक्षतां समर्पयामि सर्वोपचारार्थे गन्धाक्षतपत्र पुष्पाणि च समर्पयामि नमस्करोमि नमोऽस्तु अनन्ताय सहस्रमूर्ते सहस्रपादाक्षिरोरभावे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमः वनस्पतिरसोत्पन्नौ गन्धाढ्यो धूपोत्तमः आग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिरिह्यतां धूपमाग्रापयामि स्थापितदीपं दर्शयामि नैवेद्यार्थे इदानीं पुरतः स्थापितो अपूपभक्ष सहितो निवेदयामि नमः स्वाहा अमृते अमृतंजयोम्यमृतोपस्त्रणमसि स्वाहा ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा ओम उदानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि ओम सर्वोपचारार्थे गन्धाक्षत पत्र पुष्पाणि च समर्पयामि नमस्करोमि ओम राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ स्वस्ति साम्राज्यं भोज्यं स्वराज्यं वैराग्यं पारमेष्टं राज्यं महाराज्यमाधिपत्यमयं समन्तपर्याये साक्षार्भौमत्सारवायुषां तारापरारधात प्रतोये समुद्रपर्यन्ताय एकदा इति तदा तेष श्लोको विहितो मरुतः परिवेष्टारो मरुक्तस्यावसन्गृहे आवीक्षितस्य कामप्रोर विश्वे देवा सभासतैति रूपं कीर्तिं यशो धैर्यं धनं धान्यं जयं सुखम् आयुरारोग्यमैश्वर्यं देहि मे जगदीश्वरी मनसोद्दिष्ट प्रार्थनां समर्पयामि ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्तज्वालाय सर्वतो रक्ष रक्षमाञ्जलज्वल दुष्टग्रह निग्रह सहस्रार ओम फट मनसोद्दिष्ट प्रार्थनां समर्पयामि नमस्करोमि यथाशक्ति पूजाराधनेन अवाहित देवता
May I now request Smt Priya Paramesh to name the ship.
मैं इस पोत का नाम भारतीय तटरक्षक पोत समुद्र प्रचेत रखती हूँ। इस पोत और इसके सभी सैनिकों के उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करती हूँ। I named this ship Indian Coast Guard ship Samudra Prachet. May good fortune attend her and all those who sail in her.
Ladies and gentlemen, on pressing of a button by Smt Priya Paramesh, a hooter will blow, fanfare will be played and balloons will be released. May I now request Smt Priya Paramesh to press the launching button. With the launching of this PCV, GSL Yard 1268, GSL has once again proved its capability of designing and building state-of-art, technologically advanced vessels. The ship has been launched with 98% hull completion and is in the advanced stage of outfitting. In the next few months, the ship will complete its outfitting work and undergo extensive tests and trials before its delivery. Now, national flag and CG ensign will be hosted on board Yard 1268. All present are requested to rise for the national anthem. Men in uniform are to salute the national flag. Shri A. Venkata Narasaya, Steel Preparation Shop. Shri Pradeep Shaw, Pipe Shop. Shri Mahendra R. Gavas, Outfitting Hull. Shri Vinayak Parab, Outfitting Electrical AC Section. Shri Amaljit KS, Paint Shop. Shri Tanaji Appa Shevale, BAW. Shri Dilip Govind Nayak, Powerhouse. Shri Dayanand Somalu Chavan, Outfitting Engineering. As a token of our love and gratitude, we would like to offer a memento on behalf of the management and employees of GSL. May I request Srimati Kamna Upadhyay to present a token of remembrance to our guest of honor, Smt Priya Paramesh. May I request our CMD to present a memento to Honorable Chief Guest DG Paramesh Sivamani, AVSM, PTM, TM, Director General, Indian Coast Guard. May I request our CMD to present a memento to IG Bisham Sharma, PTM, TM, ComCG West. May I request our CMD to present a memento to IG Sudesh Sahani, TM, DDG, MNM. Once again, on behalf of Goa Shipyard Limited, I would like to thank all the dignitaries and guests for gracing the occasion. All are requested to kindly proceed for refreshment. Thank you.